So today I'm at Bike Park Wales again. So currently I've ridden Hot Stepper and Melted Willy, which are two great trails. So Hot Stepper is a red tech trail and Melted Willy is a great blue flow trail. But today I'm going to be riding Merthyr Rocks and Willy Waver. So these trails both start about at the halfway point on the fire road at Bike Park Wales. So you can get it from A470, Sixer-Pod or Locomotion. So let's get straight into the action by dropping into Merthyr Rocks. So Merthyr Rocks is on the higher end of the tech blue trails, and to be fair to it, it is pretty techy. And it's the most techy blue trail I've ever ridden. It's great fun, and especially once you get a little bit lower down into the trail, it gets really techy, and just playing through that on this bike is amazing fun. So if you've never been to Bike Park Wales before, a blue trail seems a little bit more like a red, especially if you've been used to like riding at Holden or Forest of Dean. But it is definitely great fun, and still all the features are rollable on it, so you don't have to know how to do like jumping properly. But once you get onto the reds, you want to start knowing how to jump. So Merthyr Rocks is one of the recently built trails here at Bike Park Wales, and I definitely don't have any doubts for it that it's techy. It's great, and in some sections, like around this section, the speed you can go through these rocks is incredible. You just got to get used to the bumps. So this is definitely one of my favourite trails here at Bike Park Wales because it's so much fun. So what you might notice on my fork is that I got a new Kashima Gold Fox fork, and it's a good test for it going down this trail. So now that we're at the bottom of Merthyr Rocks, now let's see what the entire of Willy Waver looks like. So compared to Merthyr Rocks, this trail is quite nice and flowy. So it starts off a little bit slower, and then it picks its speed up as you go further down the hill. So around this point here, I thought this jump was a table until I saw the berm, and I landed a little bit nose heavy, but it was all good. So if you've never ridden a trail here at Bike Park Wales, you don't know how long the trails are. So this top section of Willy Waver would be like the entire of Holden Forest, and the entire section of Willy Waver would be like 2 Holden Forests. So it's pretty incredible how long these runs are, and as you're not resting pedalling uphill, with the uplift, your arms don't really get much of a rest. So by the end of the day, you're feeling the arm pump. So when you're riding these trails, it feels a little bit of like a roller coaster, which you're entirely in control of. And in some sections, a little bit bumpier than a roller coaster. So after that last berm, we're now at the bottom section of Willy Waver. So there's a red option and a blue option. I took the red option, and the speed you get is amazing. So there are also some tables along this section, and with enough speed you can get some great air off them. So this bottom section of Willy Waver is just like the top, and it's amazing with the berms, the pump bumps, and the mini jumps. So if you've never ridden this section of the trail, you'll always want to keep riding it. The speed you get is incredible. what's great about this trail is it leads straight out to the uplift, so you can go right round for another lap. So overall, if you've never been to Bike Park Wales, you have to ride Willy Waver and Merthyr Rocks. They're two incredible trails, and if you've never been down them, you'll absolutely love them. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you next week with another video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.